Hi everyone, it's Gail and it is Forgotten Friends Friday. And I forgot to grab my High and Hugs book, so we're starting off on theme. What we're going to do today is some Christmas toppers. I don't have any in my stash and I want to have some, whether I use them this year or next year, whatever. So yeah, I thought we'd make some of those. Let's say hi and hugs first to Elena, Beverly, Denise, and Mindy. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments. Okay, so I have got a number of kind of bases. This is an old file folder and the green I thought was nice. I've got some cardstock here. I also have my little envelope of cardboard and such. So we've got bases to do, and I also have this, which last night I was helping my son with something and this was a scrap, so I don't know, might do something with that. But I think first I'm gonna cut out some different size bases. So on this red cardstock, I'm gonna do about 4 1/4 here. And then I'm gonna do maybe 5 1/2 rather than 6. I think I'll go 5 1/2 here. Nice size. This one, a little bit bigger, but you know, I mean, obviously the cover would be bigger than the pages, but I'm just kind of looking at that. So those, let's have those two. And then let's also do a cut on this. Again, I'm going to go about 4 1/2. I want to be able to see like the fabric that is, you know, that is part of the cover. How big is this? This is 11 1/2. So let's see, 5 1/2, 5 3/4. Let's just do that. And then we have 2 of them. How about? Okay. Do I feel like that's too wide? Oh, that's okay. Okay, there's a couple bases there. Alrighty then. Let's also pull out, I saw this, which is kind of fun. We could just kind of tear it. Maybe, okay, so like I've got this. So let's tear that right about at 4 inches. Just a little painted one. And I'll keep this for like a cluster or something. Okay, so there's one of those. What else do I have already? Anything ready in here? I've got a couple of these little corrugated cardboard, which would be kind of fun. Actually, I'm going to pull those out because those might work on the journals we're working on. This one's already kind of, it's not very big though. I don't think I want that small. What else do I have in here? Okay, I've got this piece of cardboard. Maybe we'll prepare that piece of cardboard just so you can see how I would do it anyway. And this one is black, and I kind of like that, so I'm going to keep that. Let's again, this is about a little over 5 1/2, so I'm just going to cut it in half. It's about 3 1/2-ish. hopefully I can do it on this. Hopefully I can do it on this. I usually use my bigger one, but that's gonna work. Okay. Yeah, I usually use my bigger cutter on cardboard, but that's okay. Can we? I don't care if it's a bit jagged. Look at that, we're taking it off already. Okay, I usually use my little pick thing, if I can see where it's living in my, no, I don't see it. We'll just use scissors. I just kind of pull it up a little bit. And I don't necessarily want it all to be gone, but that's good actually there. Okay, I might keep these for my grungy stuff that I keep. I might get a little more off of there. Oop, that took off some of the, that's okay. I'm going to just go rip this down a bit. There we go. Okay. All right. I'll stick those over where I store my grungy bits. I'm going to toss those, and okay. There we are. So this is a little too neat on the edges for my liking. So I'm just gonna kind of pull it apart a little bit. Okay. And down here, if I can get it started, I might rip it, but if I can't, I'm going to have to do the scissors. Just make it a little less perfect is my only goal there. Okay, now I have a couple of these little card things. So let's do this on this. I don't like that being perfect either. Not sure why I'm all for little grungier edges, but that's what I'm feeling. So let's go with it. Okay. Okay. All right, and then on this cardboard thing, I'm going to do darker. But again, just kind of want it framed out a little bit. Okay, so there we have that. I want another piece in between these two. And I've got my little ephemera book here. And I've thrown a bunch of scraps in here. And I'm thinking that this one might be good. Okay, I'm going to tear down this edge so it's not so perfect. And maybe go right about here. This is just some tea bag that I'm using here. And this edge is perfect. And I don't want it to be. So we'll just tear a little off. Okay. So I'm going to get out my, let's do Fabri-Tac just because we want it to be tough. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to glue that on there. Okay, I'm just going to lay that down. That might be, let's go for the least messy if we can. Okay, and then we're going to put this down here, but I want to put some other stuff. Fabric, lace, other textures are good. Just kind of looking to see what I have in scraps. Do I have anything wide enough? Just looking at this. I mean, you could put that under there. It does kind of bring out that gold, and I do like that. Let's just cut a piece of that. Okay. So we could put that under there, and I could kind of put it to the side a little bit, so a little bit shows there. Kind of liking that. And then I think I want some lace, so let's get scraps and see what we have in here. This one's kind of a funky little lace. I might put that there. What else do we have here, people? Certainly don't want daisies. I haven't dug to the bottom of this in a while. I was just kind of wondering what all was in here. What's this? There's a good piece. Maybe that there. Okay. Let's get some gluing done here. Okay. So I'm just gonna put some glue under these. This guy. I'd like to not mess up my fingernails too much. Okay, and then I'm going to put this on. that kind of in the middle. And I didn't glue down the tea bag paper just because I think it'd be fun to have that hanging off a bit. Okay, so this is going to go right about there. So I don't need to do all the way to the edge. Go right about there. Okay, now I don't think I want pearls, but I do think I want like maybe where are my buttons? Down here. Okay. I have to look through all the Christmas stuff to get to the normal stuff. Let's see, what are these? Do they have? I like the ones that have, still have their thread in them. I think I want like a little bitty piece of lace behind there. Like, ooh, what about a little bit of that? Just a little bit. Okay. I'm kind of feeling something up there, but I don't know. I'm not sure what. Sometimes you just gotta play until you're happy, you know? I think that makes me happy. Happier than not having it there. Okay, we're gonna call that one done. Very fun. Okay, so now let's do a different kind, sort of. And let's see, I put those right there for now. Get rid of my lace. Okay, let's do one kind of based on Tim Holtz's little whatever collaboration with Simon Says Stamp. And let's grab out these and these and these. And I might grab a person too. So we're just gonna find some sort of bigger piece. I do like that. Tim used a frame and then made like a shaker out of it. I'm okay not doing that on this one. I do like him too. Santa Claus, snowflakes. this guy's a bit big. But look at, he could maybe go on this and we could build something out of that. I might leave that there. I kind of like that one. Okay, so there's that. And then we want to kind of build around that a little bit. Oh my goodness, go back in your sack, dude. There. Okay, I want some stuff behind it. So maybe I go to the side like that. With that, we're just gonna kind of build up a little bit of a collage-y sort of thing. That's too big. That's too big. Could put that kind of up there. And then could have this kind of down here. Okay, I'm liking that so far. I haven't done anything with anything in here. Kind of like that because it gives it a little more depth, but I kind of want to put a person on. And if I have that on, it's going to be hard to get the person on there. Let's look at the people for a second. Those are so, that's not what I want. I want Christmas people. Oh, here's one that's flatter. So that could work. And let's find us a person. Don't want those two little girls because they would cover up too much. Don't want her. I don't know why, but I gravitate toward, oh, there's Santa. What do we think of that? I think I kind of like that. I feel like we maybe need something in that corner. Yep, there it is. There it is. Those go back in there. And these go back in here. Okay, so now what I need to do is get all those distressed a little bit. Okay, so let's pull you out. I think I just want vintage photo. I think this one would look nice on the Santa covers that we have. Okay, and then this one. Okay. So, gluing. I'm going to glue on first. off for a minute and you off. That's going to go about there. That is going to go right there. So let's glue that on. I'm just going to use art glitter glue on this one. Ooh, I've got issues. My glue's going all over my ephemera book. Okay. There we go there. Ooh. Okay, and then we'll decide if this needs any other extra embellishment. Let's see, and then I'm going to put this one on. Okay, that one. And then this one's going to go kind of right up under the Santa's workshop words. So excited to do this, and I'm excited for tomorrow's video, but I'm doing them both today before we leave for volleyball. Life is good when you're in your craft room, isn't it? Okay, so then I think we could put this on. Let's do that. Probably the other holly too. Santa's going to be last. Okay, so just down there somewhere. And then this one going up here. I think I'm just going to kind of put glue in the middle and see how that does. It's going to have other things over the top of it, so. Okay, then the candy cane. Oops, that's okay. I didn't need to put that all the way down. So we might. Yep, we got a little to wipe off here. There we go. And Santa, you jolly old elf, you. I'm going to put your belly right up to the edge. Okay. So far, so good. Now I do think on this one I want some beads, if I can find them here. Let's see, here they are. Ah! I'm working off the floor, so there's going to be some groans. Okay, guys, let's see. Where do I want these? I kind of think I might want one of each color, and I think I might go right here. I can find one of each color that is each the same size. Let's see. Are you the same size? I think that might be bigger. Yep, that's bigger. Ba-dum. That one? Close enough. I'm going to put those on there. Okay, let's just do it this way. Put a dot, and a dot. And then pop those on there. A lot of people use tweezers for such things. I don't know. I have a harder time grabbing it with tweezers than I do my hand. So whatever works for you. What? Oh. She says that she shoots it across the desk. Oh, well, right about there. This guy needs a little under there. Okay. And then, so then we have one like that. Let's just look for a second. Where's my covers? There they are. So for instance, we could put this here. Blends in too much, so I don't love it on that, but like, let's see what we got for covers. Let me just grab this. I don't have many left that I'm not using already, but like that could go on that. I do like that a lot. So, or we make a cover that it goes with, you know, either way. So these are just the ones that I haven't matched up. I was thinking though, for instance, this one, I like that. That's nice, isn't it? Okay, so I'm not going to put it on right now because we're in the midst, but that would be cute on that one. And Santa Baby. What do you look like on this one? Let's just check. He'd be cute on that one too, wouldn't he? Yeah, I really like that. So we might do that. Yeah, so anyway, just an example of how to use these once they're done. Okie dokie. So, let's check our time here. My watch isn't working very well. Oh, good. We've got time. We got nothing but time, people. Okay, I was looking at this, and I kind of think that could be fun. So, let's give it some edge. Actually, I don't mind that. Okay, so I think I might go with the other method of, let's see, let's get rid of you, Timmy. And put something behind that. You know what might be fun is in our little ephemera book, I just have all this put in there because I wanted to put it on a page, but I'm thinking, like I've got this page. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm just going to tear so it's not even. Okay, and kind of fun. My son's upstairs working. It's just so nice to hear his voice, you know. Yeah, he's busy working. Mike is doing finances, so he's busy working, and here I am down here. So we've just got a household of worker bees today. Okay, so Santa, let's rip you right across here. Okay, and I'm going to just throw this. I have all the little scraps in the front of my book. And then here, we'll go right about here. Okay. Let's make another one. Just because it's way too much fun. I'm deciding what color I want on the edges. Yeah, I think I want this color. Vintage photo. It's going to show up particularly well over here. Okay. Like that. I think I want some sort of thicker lace, maybe. Almost wondering about something like that. Okay. I want it to not be tear that off too. It's about to fall off anyways. Okay. I think I might go like that. And then I don't know, could I use this in there somewhere? Don't mind that. Okay. Don't think I want brown. No. Ooh, got this blue sari silk in it. There's blue. That would be nice. I'm gonna just chop off a hunk of that. Maybe I want that there. Just a little bit of blue showing. But I think I want it down lower. Yeah. What about some cheesecloth? Can I reach it is the question. Can reach it. I can reach it. Don't you worry. Here's some A little bit of burlap too. I was thinking of just a little bit of cheesecloth up there, maybe. We'll see. If we don't like it, we'll throw it back in the box for some other. I think I'm happy with the layering now. So we just got to get things put down. Okay, here we go, back with my glue that's making a mess. I'm going to put all of this stuff down first. So fun. Just, oh, I think I want this the other way. Some of those strings hanging down. This up here. Okay, and then Mr. Claus himself right there. Kind of like that. I'm going to put this on. There. Okay. And then we're gonna put the lace down and put this. No, I'm gonna go like this and then go like this. Just to save myself some mess. Okay, then, whoop. Okay, then I was gonna put this down there. I think I like it better over here. Oh, goodness, come out. One down there, and then we could put a word there, but I'm kind of thinking about those pearls again. I like that they give it another layer of texture. Or do I want buttons? I don't know. There's a good button. No, I think I want those pearls because I want to bring out these colors. Okay. Let's go with the big guys. See what we think. Go. Whoopsie, that's red. I want the white one. actually, that one's kind of almost like a light blue, which is this color. Okay, I am happy with those. So I'm going to use Fabri-Tac this time just because it's on the burlap. So I'm going to do it the opposite way and put the glue on the bead. Gosh. This is a gluey proposition. And we'll put this in the middle. Now this one I think might go better on that Santa cover. I like that. I'm wondering about something right there. You know what I'm wondering? Let's see. Is, there we go. I'm wondering about this. A little bit of rickrack across there. Yep. Whoa. You guys, I'm a hot mess right now. Okay. So I'm wondering about that right across there. I do like that. You know, one nice thing about Christmas is you can just go a little crazy. You can just, you know, have all sorts of funness going on. Yeah, I like that. Somehow that balances those or something. I don't know. So let's see what that looks like with the Santa one. See, I like that. I think it's the black background, maybe. The different colors. I don't know. But I like that with that. So I think we have homes for these, really. Let's see how we're doing time-wise. 15 minutes we've got. I don't know that we have enough to. So let's get these on the covers. Why not? Let's do it. Super fun. I do enjoy these. Maybe I'll wait a minute on that one just because I'm scared the beads are gonna fall off. Okay, so we have this one. And I wanted to put this one on here. Yes, I think that would be cute. All right, let's do it. So 3 toppers done today. So what would you say, about 20 minutes a topper approximately? And it's just fun because it's a little extra something on the covers. I mean, I love this as is, but this gives it a little extra something. Okay. There you go, Santa. Awesome. And then which one did so I think in this one, for the other one. Oh boy, it's going to take me a minute to clean up today, I can tell you that. I like this because of the gold in here, and then we've got gold on here. Yeah, I think right about there. Alrighty then. Get you on and get the other one on, and we will have had a Forgotten Friends Friday toppers. we'll be trying to decide. I think I might leave that fabric on the edge loose. We can see how we like it when I put it on there. So there's still plenty of room for a closure. I like that about right there. Okay, then this guy, we're gonna put Santa Claus snow, fireproof it says. Okay. And this one, I'll go right about there. Okay, so 3 toppers today for Forgotten Friends Friday. That's what we got done. So thanks everybody so much for being here. I hope you have a grateful day. Be kind always, and we will see you in the next video. Bye everyone.